What did you expect jumping down into a nasty-ass hole? You think there's gonna be a pile of kittens at the bottom? Actually, that might have been worse. Poor kittens, right? Okay, is this just where I dump people? This is a specimen of an early politician. As you can see, the head is shoved right up the well. Yeah, anyway. I still have my lantern, which is unbroken. All my bones are unbroken, so I guess the only result of my fall is that I coughed a little bit. Naturally, once bled, the product must be scalded, dehared, and scraped, ready for gambrolling and evisceration. For this, we pass them through the steam reservoir, which is kept at a constant temperature by passing excess high-pressure venting from the engines via the boiler and series of large copper pipes into a stone chamber just below the workhouse. At the center of the machine, there is a component that must be kept at a consistently low temperature, which controls operations of the processing of product throughout the system. Alongside this, refrigeration is of the utmost importance in retaining product quality, and this also requires heat to be removed from certain areas of the machine. Two problems are therefore combined into a single solution: the removal of heat from some areas and the requirement for increased heat in others. Conducting panels draw heat using the principles of convection, regulated by the boiler and sending freezing air along one set of pipes in one direction and superheated vapors in another. That is fascinating. Brilliantly written. I don't give a fuck. Alright, where are my drowning children?
Allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to the core.
We can use the flow to drive the turbines. There will always be a torrent of excreta flooding through these tunnels. We can use this to supplement the steam production and ensure constancy.
God,
What?
the stench! This fecal matter is the true product of the age.
Heh. Are we gonna see some water terrors? Because that would be scary. They're supposed to be like supernatural beings from— oh, fuck. Are you fucking kidding me? Really? Really? Son of a— are you kidding me? My mysterious friend is correct. The sewers are indeed flooded. To descend further, I will have to find the local sluice pumps to drop the water levels. The smell is almost unbearable. It makes me gag. Why would the saboteur have flooded the tunnels, though? What did he hope to achieve? Plot twist. I'm the saboteur because I keep twisting every handle that I find, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. I hate to say this, but if my kids are really down here, then they've probably been eaten by the water terror already, or whatever it's called. Just saying. I wonder if I can find flesh in this game to throw at the water terror. I wonder if the water terror would eat Rupert. Rupert? There are flies buzzing in my face. I don't like intersections. Okay, always go left. No, don't go left. Go right. Go right. Go... Alright. Yes, I know. I know. You're big and scary and you make my lantern flicker in a pig mask. Okay. I wonder if I should go down into the water. That seems like a smart thing to do. Especially because it's raw sewage. Alright, let's keep with this trend of going right. Okay, that's a brick wall, so I don't really have a choice. Oh, lovely plant. How nice. It doesn't get any sunlight down here. Terrible housekeeper. Oh boy. Several of the older forms have breached the containment area and escaped into the sewers. They remind me of my limitations. There is no Chelm and I'm no Ilyachil. At least not quite yet. It is the heat generated from keeping the doorway between open that is to blame. We cannot simply pack them about with coolant as we do at the center where the doorway is. Later versions are kept safe by freezing temperature of those towers. Up there, where the air is hot and fetid, they become overheated, and their duality tears them asunder as the other place flies from their cells and their vitae splinters. They live sporadically, turn from one world to the other and back again in violent, unpredictable bursts. For a few seconds they are creatures of this world, and then they are torn away and cease to have physical form. This vicious ripping back and forth between worlds has driven them quite insane. I have ordered the affected areas sealed, and will not allow my loyal workers to enter. These are damned places now, the abode of failed experiments, ghosts of fear and spite. And guess who has to walk through them? So is it saying that the Kaernk, or the water monsters, whatever they're called, they come from a different world, but they're kind of like, hey, now would be a great time for a phone call. Tell me what to do. So I think what that note was telling me is that the water monsters are torn between the worlds, which makes them unstable and insane. Yeah, some people think that it's like a fish jumping through the water, and I'm not so sure because, you know, it's like splashes, like psh, psh, psh. I think it's something walking through the water. Then again, no clue. Rupert? Rupert, don't kill me. Don't kill me, Rupert. I kind of feel bad for the water monster, honestly. Because this is not nice clean water he's swimming in. Those are probably giant chunks of poop. And so are those. And that thing. And now I got goosebumps. And it's not because of the poop. Okay, so if I'm running from the water monster, do I have to jump on giant pieces of poop? Yes, I know you're there. Cut it out. You're being ridiculous. Okay, calm the fuck down. Hey! Haven't seen one of these in a while.
We can save them. We can set them free. We can replace a rotten old world with a clean new one. Mr. Landis, you sound every bit the fanatic. Well, how can I be otherwise, Professor? How can any man of ethics simply stand by and watch this world drown in its own excrement?
Is the man of ethics in a sewer?
Your engineer, this visionary with whom you have embarked upon this course, does he share your views? Indeed he does. Indeed he does. The poor fellow has seen it all before. Now, this is not the first great civilization he has wept for.
Is it Alexander Brennenberg?
Things immediately upon your return. Naturally, these things cannot be left to rot upon the tree, and sponsors were remarkably easy to find.
I thought the bank was coming after
I
you.
tell you, Professor, a trail of greed brings rich men to your door like pigs to truffles.
Oh, another pig metaphor. We haven't had enough of those yet. Truffles. I've never had truffles. That's what I can bribe Rupert with. I can give him I can bribe Rupert with truffles. Now, where do I find truffles? Because right now I'm literally in a shithole. Rupert, you know I love you, right? I love pigs. I won't deny that fact any longer. Not that I ever have. Okay? Pigs are awesome. Rupert, you are a pig, and you are a man. And I said, look, my darlings, can you see it? And they said, yes, Daddy, we see it. A tall, weathered cap of steel-sided pyramids, so like... I don't know if that's the voice. So like those of Egypt. Stone falling away from the summit, vines crawling about, intertwining the stucco serpents that thrive about the steps. A palpable sense of stillness, a weight forgotten. And this here, this is where the king sat, and this is where the priests lived. This house, this is the house of the dead. And here, where the sun strikes, this is where they threw the hearts that were not consumed. No, my darlings, they most certainly were not savages. You see, they believed that the sky could fall on their heads, and they truly, truly believed that offering blood was the only way of stopping this from happening. So it's okay. Perhaps, my darling, perhaps they were mistaken altogether, or perhaps their tragedy was they could simply not spill enough blood to prevent the sky from falling in upon them. Last time I was outside and looked up, the sky was still there. So either they're still cutting out hearts or they were wrong. And on an unrelated note, I want to watch that CGI Chicken Little movie again. It's a good movie. Alright, Sluice Gate 2. I just made you my bitch. Journal. That's done it! Now I can enter the strange decontamination chamber once again and move onwards. The waters are pushed back, making the way to the bilge clear, where I can divert the remainder of this filthy torrent back to the Thames where it belongs and clear the path to the center of the machine. So you're just gonna flood the river with your poop. Very mature, Mandus. Very mature. I know. I know. I know. Shut up. You kids have been nothing but trouble. Hey, I remember this part. Ah, giant fan. It's my biggest fan! Hey, how you doing? Alright. Pull the lever, Crunk. Oh, that was the right lever. Close the door, lock me inside this tiny room, pull the lever, Crunk, and drop the beat, it's funk. Up jump the boogie, bitch. Yeah, let's twist this handle. Oh yeah. And here we go. Like a boss. Great, I thought I was done with the sewers. More sewers. Rupert? Are you down there, Rupert? Oh, hi, Rupert. Ooh, Rupert, it looks like you gained some weight. Now, I don't mean that in a bad way, just in a hey way. Why can't... Oh my god, are there two Ruperts? No! Which one's Rupert? The little one's Rupert. Big one is... Oh no, he hit Rupert! Rupert! Speak to me! Oh, Rupert's limping! Rupert, I'm still your friend. That bitch isn't. Okay, we gotta name the fat bitch. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, that's why he's so fat. Oh, there's more of them. There is Rupert. Okay, who's the fat one be? Now I need to put some serious thought into this. Fat one should be... Fat pig. Fat guy in a little coat. Fat guy in a little coat. He's gonna be Tommy. Tommy boy. Are these all doors? Is this where all the pigs live? They have to go through a lot of hoops just to get to the church. What? Is that you, Rupert? Oh, hi. Are you Rupert or are you Tommy? We're gonna close that. Yes, I know, there are pigs here. Remember, work together, sleep alone. Fraternizing will not be tolerated. Did they really just reference pigman sex? Seriously. What I want to know is if they're making like a slave army of pigs, then why do they have them working with machinery? Because they seem to make lights flicker wherever they go. Hello? Hello? Hi! You're awful cute. Now that you're not killing me. Why not open all the doors? If I free the pigs, will they become like my friends? This place is a maze, jeez. I'd love to make friends with all the pigs. Hey! Aw. Dude, bro, I'm sorry, I did not mean for that to happen, you gotta believe me. Whatever, aw. You don't have to shield your head, it's okay. I'm your friend. Was that what you got there? Is that some food? Is that like a human carcass? Looks delicious. It'll use a lot of ketchup though. You gotta watch your cholesterol, man. Would you feel better if I left you alone? You kind of embarrassed yourself. Sorry, that flickering light's gotta be annoying. How do you deal with it, man? Why do they even bother putting lights in here if they're just gonna be flickering all the damn time? I like, though, that I can look into each of these guys' cells. Oops. Hello? Oh my god, are you two having sex? Is that some pig sex? Might have to, add a mature content rating to this video. Oh, he's on top of the cage. That's cute. I very much like this. So the pigs can read, obviously. Otherwise, these signs would kind of be useless. So they read, they have their own pig gods and pig religions and stuff. This reminds me of the one part of Amnesia where you go down a well. Doop-doo, climbing down the ladder into the deep dark. Poorly rendered. Okay. Am I gonna meet Tommy? Okay, left. Let's try right. Okay, so it looks like either way I'm gonna have to go down. So what are these pipes for? Because they don't really need human-sized pipes, do they? Ouch. Like, the pipe is completely empty right now. Do they really need human-sized pipes? Unless this is for transporting the air that they were talking about, like the hot and cold air, but seems kind of like I'm not dying right now of heat exposure or cold exposure. Can I go down? Now we get to the incredibly dramatic ladder climbing portion of the game, where we're terrified by the lack of visuals since we can't see shit. And it doesn't matter which ladder I took anyway. Hey, another ladder. Hey, Bob. Yeah, Murray? You know what would make this much scarier? What's that, Murray? Another ladder. Why not? Whoa! Music box. It was the STDs.
As we disembarked, even through my fever, I saw the detritus of this so-called progress. I saw starvation and disease, rot and destruction polluting the waters of the Empire. We are
British Empire?
rulers, you and I, and all of us, and we make the world unclean. And you took it upon yourself to act as Redeemer. Professor, I would not be so presumptuous. I am merely a conduit. I am constructing an architecture to wrestle our damnation to the ground and smother it with steam.
Sounds pretty violent. Steam, is that like a metaphor for the, program Steam? Into the red light. I have a feeling I'm gonna meet Tommy boy soon. Fuck. Wait. Those were children! Why is my lantern flickering for children? Unless my children are pigs as well! Something I theorized about in the first episode. Or second. Yeah.
I said you'd come.
Get back here, you little shits. I've been chasing you this whole game. Yes, I know, there's a water monster. And I'm almost scared of it. So is this game implying that my Benjamin Button cancerous bald children are pigs? Finally I get some backstory.
Towards a wind that held the voices of her children, beckoning me to set them free.
Did my kid just explode? Okay, so are we going with my kids have been dead all along and I'm trying to reanimate them as pigs? Alright. I hope the climax of this game wasn't opening some sewers, because I would be pissed. Doop-a-doo. How many of them are there? Jeez. Oh! I just saw the mask. That was kind of creepy. Gotta open all these. Because why not? Oh, I thought that was Stefano for a second. Sad day. Watched too much PewDiePie. Alright. Stop! Ensure all wheels are in place for correct operation of pumps. I'm guessing we're missing one or two. Does this pipe just go nowhere? Turning the wheel in the sky, keep on turning, and shoots steam out my eyes. Was that all it took to drain the stuff? And I just saw my kid explode in here. Exploding children. Best game ever, 10 out of 10. Seriously? Alright, so let's reenact what just happened here. I went into here, turned a lever, went out there. While I was doing that, Rupert, or some other pig, like, tiptoed in here, put a mask, and ran, instead of killing me. Or I'm just bonkers and I'm imagining those pig masks everywhere. Pretty sure I've been imagining my own children running around, because... There's a bunch of steam there, so I can't go that way. Main pump room. Another pump. It seems once again I must engage it. Okay. I cannot help but feel I am trapped in some great game. Do you just break the fourth wall, Mandus? I cannot help but feel I am trapped in some great game, forced to undertake endless Herculean labors for the promised reward of my darling children. You can't do that! That's cheesy! Breaking the fourth wall, my god. Alright, so I have to engage this pump. Pump? I have a question for you. Don't really know how to say this, but we've known each other a long time, and I just wanted to know if you will marry me. The pump says yes. Wait, if it's a pump, does that mean it's... Well, I can deal with it. Gotta save my children. It's too bad I lost Teddy along the way, though. Oh, Lord, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Crap, 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 shit! I do not want to die. They are chasing me into the sky. I would like a pizza pie. What is pizza pie anyway? Is it just pizza in pie shape? Because that's all pizzas. You fuckers. That's right. I said it. Me and my fiance over there are gonna start up this machine again. Ooh, time for a shower. Ugh, yeah. I love how water is shaped like little weird whatever those are. Beautiful. Of course I do have the graphics on low, so... Main pump room. Oh, this is awkward. If I meet another pump, it can only be engaged to so many pumps. Do I need this? Take the wheel, you need it. Oh. That's one. Wow, they're really making me jump through hoops to get this thing started. There you go, that's two. I don't know what I just did. Okay, so is there even a remote, tiny chance that my children are still alive? First of all, the backstory is heavily implying that they are dead anyway, and that I'm trying to reanimate them with this machine. Second, if they've been down here with pig monsters and water monsters for God knows how long I've been playing, I'm pretty sure they would have been eaten already. Oh, son of a bitch. Hello? Any water monsters in here? I'm gonna stand on this floating piece of poo. Oh god. This is starting to remind me of Star Wars. What do I throw it at? Light? Nope. Okay, tell me I'm not throwing a giant piece of poop. Because that would be disgusting. Yep, I'm pretty sure... I like the sound it makes. That's disgusting. Okay, why does it matter if I have a piece of poop? And why did I go in here? Didn't I look before I... Oh, good thing I had a piece of poop. Okay, so I climbed down, and then I climbed up. What was the point of that? Well, I'm stumped. Is that just like a little thing, like, ha, you fell into some poop? Good one, game. Journal time. Handy dandy notebook. The flood is drained. I have prevailed. The saboteur is beaten. Okay, let's take stock here. The flood is not drained. You have not necessarily prevailed, because I don't know where the children are. The saboteur is beaten. We didn't do anything. My heart pounds with excitement even as my head spins and shudders in feverish anticipation. How this machine now throbs about me, sensing its rebirth is imminent. The final descent beckons me to enter, as Lily once lay on her wedding bed and summoned me into manhood. That's what porn sounded like back in the day, I guess. So many unanswered questions. Like, can I go into the steam? Okay, so I cough when I go into the steam, and an invisible wall keeps me there. Question is, where do I go? Is that just the end of the game? Game over? Good job. Pat yourself on the back. Cough some. Save me, my fiancé. What? What's your name? Shit. Someone should patch up these pipes if they're spraying gases that make invisible walls. Just saying. Took me longer than it should have. Can't get me now, water bitches. I need to learn to stop saying things like that. Okay, sweetie, why don't you just tell me what your name is? While I admire your figure. Sheila. Alright, Sheila. We're gonna do this together. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, twist that pump. Twist that. What? No, it's nothing. Pump and I were nothing. If you would let me twist your pump on occasion, this wouldn't be a problem. Goodbye, Sheila. I don't need you. I got my biggest fan here. Oh yeah, contamination. Decontamination shower. Isn't this the same steam that was pouring on me from those pipes? In which case... shouldn't I be choking right now? No, come on. Well, very nondescript room at the end of this. What is that? Well, we got a sack of potatoes. We got some sort of wheel. Some more blueprints. Is that a pile of rats? Okay, might be a bit of a stretch to say that's a pile of rats. Might be like a pile of decomposing apples or something. I can dream, Harold! Core systems access. This is getting deep. Well, here we go. The children dancing. The stairs are steep, the sun beating on his neck as he pulls them up. Veins pop on his forearms, but he cannot deviate. He is a man driven by love. Only love. So my children fell somewhere, and ha! Those machines look angry. I must be getting close to the end. Sorry, I like to explore. Note! Curled into my bunk, all sick and sweat-ridden, they clean my room about me, but I can only hear the voice from within, that gentlest of stones. It sings to me, and I dream of a great machine. We will build a new world from the ruins of the old. We will plant flowers in the rotten ribcage and let them grow to hold the sky from falling. I remember how it whispered to me as we rolled, sick and heaving, and I remember when we pulled into Southampton and we both wept, for it was every bit as much a desecration as has been sung to me. And then we came to London, and I set it upon the mantelpiece, and went into the house and gathered the servants and set on recrafting them. And then I went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls under the weeping bulges of the rhododendrons. So, did he find an orb like in Amnesia, and then it said, hey, build this machine? And then he created a race of pig people? That sounds legit. The heart of the machine. And when they first said Daddy, my heart was molten, as if blood frozen upon the ground were held up to the sun to thaw and slop. And they were inseparable, always together, one soul and two bodies, and my love was all-consuming. I would die for you, I whispered to their sleeping faces. That's creepy. I would die for you. I would kill. I would set this world to ruin to protect you. I have fought through dark tunnels, great engines, the foulest of beasts. Don't say that about Rupert. I have set my covenant and drained this flood, and I am come for you now, my darling boys. Very narrow. Stop! No unauthorized persons to enter this facility by order of the management. Aww. Fuck that, I'm going in. What is the point of this? It's a balcony so you can look out into the poop water.
And you came then to London, and you set me upon a mantelpiece, and then you went into the house and gathered the servants, and reset you and I on recrafting, and then you went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls alone.
Okay. So I went to Mexico, got an STD and an orb, and then I came back and built a machine and turned all my servants into pig people. Spare them the world I've... Is this the guy who's been calling me the whole time? That's a cool lever. I don't know why you couldn't just have like a button or something. I'm going down? Title music's playing. Is that Booby Lady singing? I haven't seen her in so long. I miss her. And her crazy grin, baby's foot sticking out of a pot. Booby Lady was always like that. You know? Always stabbing babies, making baby stew. Best baby stew in the world. They don't make them like Booby Lady anymore. That's why I ordered 15 portraits of her, to be hung all throughout my house. Good lord, how big is this machine? It's like Hogwarts out there, with all the staircases and stuff. No wonder the bank's after my ass. I must be in huge debt after building this, plus all my creeper tunnels in my house.
Oh dear God. Dear Christ, what is this place?
I don't get why you're freaking out. It looks just like a giant-ass bunch of walkways. It's not like there's a bunch of dead children in the bottom. I mean, sure, it's big, but nothing totally disturbing about it just yet. What have we here?
I tried so hard. I will uphold my promise. I will always protect them for you. My eyes are your eyes.
I'm glad they kept my favorite part of Amnesia, which was
I will rip them loose from this rotten world
really
and
annoying
set them
memory
to burn,
sequences.
all to save them.
My biggest fan! My second biggest fan. Is that a rock? Is that the egg that the kids are talking about? Oh, it's just an apple.
And they feel no pain. The process is completely humane. Humane, Professor? That we judge the acceptable level of suffering by the human condition. Ask the beggar, Professor. Ask the orphan. Ask the whore. Ask the starving, Professor.
You need a comma there, or otherwise it's starving
The
professor.
filthy. Ask them to define your humane.
Okay, I'll go take a survey then. Or look at all these switches. What'd I do? Does this activate more frogs? I don't know what it's doing. They shouldn't give me so many things to mess with, because I will break something. I'm so confused, where do I go? Like, I want to go... I want to see everything, but it's just too much stuff. What'd I do? The bastard has been here too. This is the epicenter of his meddlings. This is where it began, and this is where it will end. I will seek the source of this obstruction, and I will render this sabotage impotent once and for all. Are you sure that I didn't sabotage? No, not you. There's another cool sound. I should make a beatboxing solo out of these. Okay, you can build a huge-ass machine that takes up, like, huge amounts of space, but you can't make decently sized corridors. These ladders can't be comfortable. They look like they're made out of, like, industrial wire or something. Oh. Good job, sabotage person. That's very clever. You just, what is that noise? It sounds like radiation. Anyway, brilliant sabotage. You closed a single hatch out of 9. Oh, this is Compound X. Take a bath in it. Wait, Compound X is HIV and Mountain Dew. I do not want to be swimming in that. Although I don't get why it didn't, like, burn my skin off or anything. Maybe I am the pig, and pigs are immune to it or something. I am Dr. Sexy, MD. Alright, number 3. There it goes. Penetrating that's not a good word. Although this game is rife with sexual imagery, I gotta say. What does my journal tell me? Ignition control. Now to find the ignition controls and start the machine once more. Elated, I stride forth upon these catwalks. I'm coming, my darlings. I have almost saved you. So is that just the way he thinks, or is he narrating all this in his head, or is he writing it? He really is writing it down? Elated. Why can't you... Is that you? What? How are you talking to me? If their little faces are turning blue, then... What? Alright, kiddies. Let's do this. No? Oh well, I guess they're gonna die.
Daddy, Daddy!
I know, I'm trying to save you! You like breathing, kids? Then shut up and let me do my work. Did I push this all the way?
Now, Mandus, set them free. Set them all free.
I don't really have a choice, because I just got locked in here. Hey, I remember this from the beginning. Did I just, what, fly backwards or something?
I live. I breathe again. I rise. I will rise to bleach the sky and still the water. I will spin the world wheel and set the future upon the path to redemption.
Where are my children? You promised me my children!
My time is come. More pig. More pig.
More pig. Oh, are these my children?
Boys, I'm sorry.
More pig, really?
I'm so
Who is that? Alexander Brennenberg? Oh god. They're all bloody and... I guess they're not bald, they're just really blonde. What are they reaching for? Oh, their hearts. Of course. Hey! They're offering their hearts up so the sky don't fall. Huh. Very surprising. I've been chasing around dead children this whole time. Yeah, that came out of nowhere. I totally didn't... Okay, Mandus, Saboteur. You can't come in, no you can't come in. You must sleep in the yard, bad piggy, dirty pig, stinking filthy animal. You bad child, you stinking child, you filth. Is that me talking to someone else? So, to recap, I predicted it right, and I'm super smart. Brilliant, actually. Daddy? Yeah, you're dead, kid. Stop talking to me. It's really annoying. Really obnoxious.
And, emerging, I raised my head to an uncaring sun, and I cursed this world of pain and despair.
There's no sun in here.
This civilization built on the ricketed bones of the unfortunate, on the greed and swell of mammon and empire. Cradling a stone egg in my jacket, I kissed my
You mean a
children
rock?
farewell, and I crawled my way home.
Haha, this little piggy crawled all the way home. I don't know what the stone egg is. Is that the orb? And who is this person who just sabotaged me? Is that, like, Alexander Brennenberg? Back from the... I thought we killed him in Amnesia. There's no lever. See, if it was a button, this wouldn't have happened. Ugh. Can you please walk faster, dude? This is really obnoxious. More pig! More pig! Best quote of the game. I wish Teddy was here. So, I don't know. Are they trying to make it more... Oh, God. More dramatic by having me be super slow? Hey, a pig's mask. Can I wear it, finally? Oh. It's like my birthday. Can a man construct himself anew? Can a man, on realizing who he is and what he has become, tear himself apart down to the bricks and begin again? Are our souls just this, tiny cogwheels and clockwork and intricate machines to serve a function that, upon reflection, we might set to a new task? Can a man, defined by his actions, defined by that which he now finds abhorrent, set to sabotaging this body, his machine, until those children of his soul turn into new motion, and he may awaken to a new sun, a new year, a new century with hope in his heart? As I reach my hands to the exposed wires, I ask myself this: is redemption possible for such a creature as I? And if not, then surely better to die amongst my creations than to continue to live as a monster. More? Please? Fine. What are the masks for, though? Like, if they're already turning into pig monsters, why would you have them wear pig masks? What do we got here? What's this? Pressure regulation. under pressure. Bum 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 ba da bum bum. Bum bum ba da bum ba da bum bum. Bum bum ba da bum ba da bum bum. So it is done. The saboteur is me, and the voice on the telephone was him. But what of us? How do we connect? Surely I cannot be responsible for all I see about me. I cannot remember. It's like I have amnesia or something. All I grasp is a moment when the world split into two pieces and the innards of humanity fell from an orifice, torn agape in my open, bifurcated heart. Probably think you're being clever with all these fancy words, but not so much.
Where are they? Where are my children?
Why do you ask, Mandus?
Do I have a cell phone now or something? Hey, a note. Children really are the most wonderful, useful creatures. Those unfortunates from the orphanage have proved indispensable in cleaning the larger steam pipes. It appears that matter from the slaughtering process may indeed vaporize at source, but drifts like dust through the air and lodges in the pipes, causing them to foul. Periodically, we shut the pressure down and send one of our pixies into the pipes to scrub that reconstituted fat away. Armed with just a shortened broom, our little explorers venture into the dark. Of course, we can only keep pressure down for a short period, so they must be fast, or they risk being trapped and boiled by superheated vapors when they rush back into the system. Then we will be sending their comrades in afterwards to scrape free the cooling mess. The survivors tell me you can reach all manner of places within the complex through those pipes. I smile, tell them I am so proud, then I feed them to the pigs. Well, that escalated quickly. So I'm guessing I have to go inside the creeper-y pipes. Hey, look at that, tinderbox. Suck it, tinderbox. We don't need you. I was trying to throw it, you know, out, but it didn't really work. Ugh, tinderbox, you're done. You're finished. Yeah, that's right. Did I just... Goodbye. So wait, I'm the saboteur. So, are you telling me that I went through sabotaging this entire machine, and then I went through again fixing it?
Peggy, do you think I will allow you to sabotage me again?
Yes.
My children, you unholy bastard!
Unholy? I mean, he's a bastard, yes, but where do you get unholy from that? Seems like you're more a man of science than, you know, faith. What? Did the walls move or something? Am I missing something? Maybe I'm the unholy bastard. Oh. Alright. Time to move the carcasses of dead children out of the way. Ladder, please. Is the ladder mechanic really necessary? It's just kind of obnoxious. Teddy, is that you? Teddy! There were imposters.
Hurt them.
Ah,
A
Teddy.
cleansing fire always burns, little Mandus, but it purifies and it makes anew. Did it hurt to carve
Little
the
Mandus.
fluted flesh? Did it hurt to cut free the gangrenous foot? Ask instead this. Can we
Alright, Teddy, it's
save
time to
them?
pause.
When did I say that? That is not me. That is not me.
Is he trying to trick me? Teddy, I'm sorry I'm dragging your body across the floor. Can I pick this up too? No. 1. Teddy, it was so scary. There were imposters and pigs, and there's a new pig named Tommy Boy. He hit Rupert. Oh my goodness. Look at all these pig masks. Can I not use my lantern? Hey, babies' cradles, bassinets, or whatever. Okay, it's not really dramatic when you just make it really hard for me to move, it's more annoying. And that's how I got the nickname Hurley. Alright, well, thank you guys for hanging in there. I know that was a really long video, but we're getting really close to the end. The next one will be the final one, when we finally see Rupert's beautiful face in person. So, thank you for watching. Leave a like or comment if you enjoyed, and for now, this is Captain Cumin, signing off.